Bruce, how was New Hampshire?
It was nice. Nice drive up there. I enjoy it.
Good. Can I read you a question from that class that caught my eye?
Sure.
All right. Here I got, it says, you talked about a lot of reasons people should take responsibility on a task level. Reasons why a person should or should not take this responsibility depending on their level of work on the task. But what if a person is not suited for this responsibility because of the type of person that they are?
Yeah. So what happened was, earlier in the class I taught them how to use the responsibility matrix and how people in different functions would volunteer for tasks based on their skills or what they want to gain out of the project and which function they reported to. And that part went very well. Near the end of the class, though, I start teaching people skills. And the way I do it is I present 4 basic personality styles, people-oriented versus task-oriented, introverted versus extroverted. And I introduce the class to the extreme versions of each one of those personality styles, the extreme extrovert, the extreme boss, nerd, wimp, etc. And what I do that in order for them to be able to easily recognize these people. I do it in kind of a funny way. I burst into the room dressed crazily, acting like an extreme extrovert, and then I'll be bossing people around when I'm the boss type, and kind of sneaking into the room as a wimp. So, but one of the things I say in there is that the extreme versions of these quadrants, the extrovert has made the amiable has made a decision to never make another decision, and the extrovert will never actually finish any work that he starts.
Right.
But that's the extreme version. Most people are more in the middle.
Right.
So what I was afraid that he was concerned of is that stuck in his mind, and so he didn't want any amiables to volunteer for anything because they never finish anything, or extroverts, for example. So the way I answered the question was, I said, understand the tendencies of those personalities, that the extrovert doesn't really want to tie up the loose ends. He will, but he may need a little bit more prodding to finish it. And the boss type may need a little coaching to make sure he handles different personalities when he's dealing with a more people-centric type of a task.
Right.
So that's how it works.
Right. So you want to stick to that whole discrimination law and not let people volunteer because of their personality type.
Right. We don't want to discriminate. That's true. Yeah.
All right. So manage the team member in a way that ensures the task gets done is what it really boils down to.
Exactly, which is what all project management is.
Thank you.
Yeah.